Alright everyone, we're ready now with Carter44 playing The Lion King for Super Nintendo. I'm gonna throw it right over to you. We're live!
Alrighty. Just gonna make sure I'm on the right settings and everything here. So we got The Lion King. This is a really hard game. Alright, let's see. I don't really know if there's too much I should go over before I start here. This game is just stupidly hard. It's way harder than it deserves to be, but alright. I'm gonna do the countdown here before we start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It starts.
So we got a couple tight jumps in this first stage here. I'll just see if I can nail this one. If not, I'll go for backup strats. Backup strats it is. Alright, here we go. This one right here is basically pixel perfect. You're not supposed to be able to access this bug too soon. There we go, got it. Short little hop. So, this game is basically known as the game that people rented, got to the second level, and then never seen any further. And that's... the conspiracy theory is that they made it hard right at the second level so that when you rented the game, it would be so hard that you'd have to buy it, which would give them more money than rentals. I don't know if that's true or not, but that seems to be the story. And what makes this level so difficult is it's basically a puzzle. And there isn't really any, there's no real hint on how to do it. There's certain monkeys that you have to roar at, certain monkeys you can't. And then this part here when you're on the pink ostrich, right, you have to do this part twice. So the first time it gives you arrows and it tells you what to do, but the second time it doesn't give you arrows. I'm gonna go for pixel perfect jump right here, or frame perfect. Got it. There we go. That saved me some trouble. So now right here there's no arrows, so I guess we're just experts after that first time. We can react. There we go. I didn't get the checkpoint. I probably should have. There we go. I'm gonna go for another frame perfect jump. When you hit the top of the giraffes, you have one frame that you can jump and you'll just get launched. Just like that. Perfect, I got both of them. Grab that checkpoint. There we go. It's actually, I don't get both of those frame perfect jumps that often. Alright, here we go. Jump across the logs, kinda difficult to full speed. This stage took me like 2 hours to beat the first time, like 2 or 3 hours. This game, I think this took me like 6 hours to beat the first playthrough. It is just... it looks so innocent, but it's not. Oops. There we go. There's no hints whatsoever on what monkeys you're supposed to roar at, so... that's... I'm happy with that. That's pretty fast. Now, of course, the boss of the first stage is now a common enemy. Great logic there, game. There's a there's 3 different modes in this game. There's easy, normal, and difficult. And the only difference between them is that you need to hit the hyenas an extra time on normal and difficult, and the the vultures in this stage take an extra hit. So the fastest version is the easiest. Is the easy version, so that's what I'm playing right now. I'll take that hit. There we go. This is actually 2 hyenas stacked on top of each other. If you hit them in the air, you can kind of stack them on top of each other. There we go. And just like that, that's the first like 3 stages. Now in this stage here, I think right here, there's 1 pixel where you can stand and nothing will hit you basically, and you'll just be able to go through it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to jump through. This game is also out on the Genesis, and one of the major differences is that in this stage you can get hit like 4 or 5 times in this version. On the Genesis you can get hit like twice. It's a lot harder, you take a lot more damage per hit for some reason. So this is arguably the easier version of the game, also faster. I think this uses the same FX chip that Star Fox used. Could be wrong on that. To get the 3D view. Also over here, if you just jump on that side, you will not die.
Kill him.
Kill him. So I got a clip in this stage I'm going to go for. I need a lot of health to get it, so I can't really get hit too much beforehand. And see if I can get it. So we got the clip coming up here, I gotta fall down. Perfect, first try. Grab that checkpoint just to be safe. There. And that's like half the video game. This stage is pretty fun. It's kind of like a puzzle on which way you gotta go, kind of like a maze. It's not bad. It's pretty easy to figure out. The worst thing that can happen is you just gotta take a slightly harder route. I don't remember these little spider things from the movie, but oh well. There we go. I'm gonna take this safe because I don't want to die again here. I shouldn't have taken a death in that first stage, but whoops. Tried to take some hits to clip through the ceiling in the first stage and I messed up and died, so I guess that's my fault. Here we have, everyone remembers this memorable scene from the movie. This is my favorite. It's when the giant ape attacks Simba with balls of dust, or coconuts, or rocks? Question mark? I don't know. They kind of disintegrate. Maybe they're like big corn pops or something. There we go. I got lots of health here. Let's just play this risky. Got him. Oh, we got a little lag there because of that butterfly. That's okay. And now, with absolutely no cutscene at all, we're now Big Simba. Whoops. And when you're big, you can do a little slash with your paw, and if you do that in the air at the peak of your jump, you get to move a few pixels further in your jump. So every one of these ledges, if you can jump and slash at the right time, you won't grab these ledges, and it'll save you a little bit of time for each ledge. I'm actually going to do a little clip by grabbing this guy, and now I'm into the wall. Oh, took a hit, that's okay. There we go. Also, you can, if you're low on health, you can actually roar and kill all of the monkeys on the screen. Let's try and clip through this wall too. There we go. Good, good, good. Moving on swiftly. Oh, you slowed me down a little there, that's fine. I'm a little low on health here. Ooh, that was close. So there, I grabbed those ledges quickly. It's gonna roar here to get rid of that guy so I don't have to take a hit. I shouldn't die here. I shouldn't. I might. This should go okay. Very good. Success. Now we're on to what used to be one of my least favorite levels, but somewhat recently, I think this year, they found a way to clip through this wall right here. Oops, I missed it. But yeah, if you grab this leopard thing, you can clip into the wall and skip pretty much the entire stage. So it's actually easier to do this clip than it is to beat this level, that's how hard it is. So I'm just gonna hit him once, twice, 3, 4. Oh, missed it again. It's a little tight for timing, but it's not too bad. This level is a really hard glitchless. Oh, I missed it again. Oh well, I'll get it. I think this trick is a little harder too on the Genesis version. It's great when you get a first try in a run though. BB paste and you get a first try. It's like... There we go, got it. So we're just gonna fall through, get the checkpoint, and we're on to, I guess you could call this a boss. You don't really do anything, just kind of jump back and forth between these two rocks. This is painfully slow in a speedrun. There's nothing I can do to speed this up at all. We just gotta wait for platforms to fall down. Almost there. If there was a way to skip this, I would be very happy. There we go. And, oh, get on there. Good. Alright, now this one is actually a second maze, just like the monkeys. You need to know which way to go. I I think there's more than one way to do it, but this is the fastest way. There we go. Up here. We gotta kill all of the hyenas before we are allowed to leave the room too, so that sucks. But so if you go the wrong way, you still have to kill all the enemies in the room before you can do anything. Good. Oops. I might get hit here. Nope, I'm good. Sometimes that guy can jump right on top of you. I don't know how to manipulate it. Good. Wow, we're almost done here. Good. Last stage. So if you jump in certain ways in the stage, you can actually skip lightning coming down and setting parts of the ground on fire. I'm kind of outrunning it now, but like right there, there's supposed to be oops. I tried to get it's called a scar skip there. It's when you kill him off screen and then you do a small jump at the end. You can actually skip the cutscene of him jumping off the screen. I recently learned how to do it properly. There we go. We're coming up on time here. Just gotta throw this guy off the cliff, then that'll be time. Come here, Scar. 1, 2. Time. There we go. That's probably like a mid-16, I'm guessing. I took a whole bunch more deaths than I should have. But yeah, so now we just got a really good soundtrack to listen to.